great code doesn't begin with a syntax. It begins with an idea, grows through understanding, and comes to life with a logic. Welcome to Code Manse. I am Smriti, and this is the place where computer science is taught with a clarity, creativity, and real understanding, not just a memorization. Whether you are preparing for class 11 or 12,
Hello everyone, welcome to Code Manse. I am glad you are here. On this channel, we are making programming and technology simple and easy to understand. Whether you are a complete beginner or someone looking to improve your coding skills, you are in the right place. In today's video, we will explore Python, what it is, where it is used, who invented, when invented, what is its advantages and disadvantages. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of why Python is one of the most popular language in this world. So without wasting any time, let's start. So, have you guys have any idea that what is Python or why Python is used, what is high level language, how students or how computers understand that what you are writing in the code. So today we will discuss this all things. So our first topic is computer language and Python. This is the topic name. So have you guys have any idea just like what is computer language, why it is used, when it is used? Just like we humans have communication skills, in which language is one of the most important thing. We communicate with each other by a language. Communications we do by language. Many of people we speak Hindi, English, Bengali, Telugu. What is your comfort language? In that language we used to talk in our day-to-day life. Just like computer also need language. Computer also have some language to understand that what we humans are saying to do it. So from machine code to modern programming, understand how computer understand us. So today we will understand that what is the machine code to modern programmings, understanding how computer understand us. We will in this video we will understand that how computers understand us, how it works, everything. So let's start. This is the simple code given here. Python print hello world. The source code is print hello world. Print Python is the simple and the output is as simple hello world. Python is a simple, right? In Python we just printed hello world. In the code we have written hello world, and Python is a simple these things, and in the output also we will get the same hello world. Python is simple. For printing anything in the Python we just give a command print and in the bracket whatever you want to print, and Python will directly give the output. Okay, so next, computer language. What is computer language? A computer language is a set of rules, symbols and instructions that allow humans to write programs that a computer can understand and execute. Means a computer is a language where there is a set of rules, symbols and instructions. Means we users, we the humans are giving a set of rules, symbols, instruction to computer. How we give? We write a program on this. That's a computer understand and execute. In this way only computer understands and execute it. Okay, so rules and syntax define the grammar, keywords, operators and structure that programmers must follow. Means here you have what does rule and syntax means here in this. So in this phrase the rule and syntax is define the grammar, that how we will write, what grammar we will use, what are the keywords, what are the operators and what is the structure of the program, how we will write it, what structure we will follow to write a program. After that, instructions tell that computer what to do step by step. Logic commands the processors and follow. Means instructions, what does instructions do? It's tell the computer what to do step by steps, okay, and give the logic commands that processor can follow. Means we, in the first step, we write the rules and syntax whatever we want, okay. So programmers follow this, follows by programmers, rules and syntax. After that, instructions, it is followed by computers, processor, that what to do, how to do step by step. And after that, the third topic is execution. Execution is a convert of machine code, the CPU, and direct run, producing a result or a output. Means convert to machine. Execution, what does it do? It's convert whatever you have given to a machine code that CPU can directly run. Means how computer execute our programs, it's first convert our program into a machine code that CPU can directly run, and then give us the results or the outputs. So what is a computer language? A computer language is a set of rules, symbols, and the instructions that allow human to write program that a computer can understand and execute it, okay. So types of computer language, you will see that there are three types of computer language. First is machine language. Now you have any idea that what is machine language, what is assembly language, what is high level language? Just we humans have different types of language: Hindi, English, Bengali, and many more. Just like computer also have three types of language. In humans there are thousands of language, thousands types of language, okay. Just like computer also have three languages. What are the three languages? Number one, machine language. Second, assembly language. Third, high level language. So what is machine language? Use only binary digit 0 and 1. Means machine language only used binary digit 0 and 1, directly understood by the CPU. It is machine language is directly understood by the CPU. Faster execution speed, means the program will be run in the fastest speed. Then very difficult for human to write. It is very difficult for human to write it. So machine language, we know that binary files, right? 0 and 1, binary number 0 and 1. We have always know that computer only understand the language 0 and 1. Whatever coding we are doing, whatever program we are writing in any of the language, the Python convert it into 0 and 1 and then execute it and then give us the output. Means Python can only understand what is 0 and 1. 0 means true, 1 means false. Or some of the times 1 means true, 0 means false. That is depends on the system, that what it has been set. So machine language, what is it? Use only binary digit 0 and 1, directly understand by the CPU, fastest execute as compares to other languages, and very difficulty for human to write. Of course we can't write our programming in 0 and 1. Even we don't know that what is 0 and 1, how to use, how we can write it. So here is the example given that what is 0 and 1. See, this is the example given that 01001 000. So machine language, have you guys understand? This is the definitions of machine language that you can write. it doesn't ask in the examination, but for your general knowledge, the basic knowledge, it is that use only binary digits like 0 and 1, directly understood by the CPUs, fastest executed speed, very difficult for human to write it. Okay, after that we will move to assemble language. Assemble language mean use mnemonic code, add, move, sub. Okay, it is easier than a machine language, required a assemble to convert, close to hardwares and low level. Means it assemble language is a language that is a low level language. Means you can say it assemble language or low level language. It use mnemonic codes like add, move, subs. Okay, it is easier than machine language. It is easier than machine language. In machine language we are writing 0 and 1, but in the assemble language we are writing or giving the codes that do add, move the element here and there, subtract that. Easier, it's of course it is easy. Required an assemble to convert. It means in low level language or assembly language we required a assembler to convert that what the programmer has written to it. It will convert it into a binary programming or a machine code that a computer can understand. Okay, see here the examples is given: move ax, 5, add ax, 3, HLT. This is the example of assembly language. Now high level language, which is very important to us. We will understand what is high level language because Python is a high level language. So what is the syntax of Python? Use English like a syntax, means it use a English syntax. Easy to read, easy to write, and debug, means it is very easy to read and write, and also in debugging. Required a compiler or interpreter, means it required a compiler or interpreter to convert the code. Here is the logic that how if we are writing the program in the English, then how in Python we are writing the program in English, then how the machine or a computer or any of the devices understand what to do. It required a compiler or interpreter. Have you guys understood? It required a compiler and interpreter that we will read it. What is compiler and what is interpreter? See here the examples are given of the language, that is Python, C, C++ and Java, and here the programming language is also given, that x equals to 5 plus 3, print x, output is given as 8. So these are the three types of computer language. Let's revise it: machine language, assemble language and high level language. Machine language and assemble language or low level language we don't need, but it is the basic, so I explained it. But what is high level language, you should keep the concept clear because Python is an high level language. So high level language means use English like a syntax, means in the syntax the language what we will use, that will be English. It will be easy to read, easy to write and easy to debug, and required a compiler and interpreter, means it required a converter that translate the English language or the high level language to machine language, that the computer or the processor can understand that what to do, what we are demanding. Okay, so moving to next topic, that is language translator flow. How language translate. Okay, so humans, what humans do? Write a code. Humans write the code. Print high level language, that is Python, Java or C, whatever language you are interested you can use. Then translate the code, that see here compiler and interpreter, that will translate the code. Then The code has been translated into binary, means machine language, that is 0011. Okay, then the computers give us the outputs. So here, language translator flow, how human write the code becomes instructions as a computer can execute. How we will write that code? So here is the process given, that human first write the code, in second the code has been written in the Python, C, Java, C++, in any of the languages. Then compiler or interpreter translate the code into a machine language, means 0 and 1 binary digits. After that, the computer execute and give us the output. So compiler path means here translate the entire source code at once, means compiler will translate all the source code what you have written in this programming at once, and producing an executable file before any code runs, means compiler path, what it's do, it's whatever code, the code is of 100 lines, 200 lines, 1000 lines, it will compile it at a time and give you a list of error before you run the code if there is any error. But what's the interpreter part do? Translate and execute one statement at a time. No separate executable file is produced, means interpreter will not give you a list of errors. It will translate your language one by one, means if the code contains 400 lines, it will run 400 times, it will do it 400 times. If there is an error in line 10th, then the code will show the error and it will not execute the 11th line, means at a time it will execute one line only. Okay, I hope you guys understand this, that how language translate flows happen, how computers give us the outputs, what are the processes. So in detail we will read that what is compiler and what is interpreter. So here is the next topic that we will cover, a translator. Now let's see what is translator. Translator, in computer there are two translator mainly, one is compiler and one is interpreter. Compiler, see what compilers do. Compiler, a compiler translate the entire source code into machine code before executions. Error are reported only after checking the whole programs. Once compiled successfully, the executable can be run separately, means compiler, what compilers do? Compiler translator run or convert the entire source code what you have given in binary code or binary digit or machine code before execution, means if you are trying to run or execute what you have written in the program, that will convert it at a time the whole program. Okay, errors are in the, what are the errors that are kept in the report way, means it make a report of errors and give to you when the whole program is checked by it. When the whole program is checked by the computer or the hardware or the processor, then it give you the list of error, or you can say the reports of errors. One compiled successfully means if you compiled it or corrected the errors, then it will successfully give you the output what you want to do, and you have to do this repeatedly, means you have to do this repeatedly. If you are writing a code, it will execute it at a time and give you the reports of error. You have to correct it, and then again you corrected the error, then it again do the same process, convert the your program in the machine code, and then it will give the execute if there is no error, and again if it found any error, it will give you the reports of error. So what are the features of compiler? Translate the entire program at once, means it translate the entire program at once. Generate a machine code or executable file. What it's do, it's generate a machine code executable file. Then report all error after compilations completes, means what are the errors it give you at a time when the compilations is done, it is completed. Execute is faster, code is pre-compiled, means it execute faster because the codes are pre-compiled. So what are the language that use compiler? That is C, C++, Go and Rust. Here is the output given here, that includes studio.h, int main bracket print hello bracket close. Here is the machine code that is given, and here is the output that is given, means how it's work and it's convert. Okay, it is the program of C program that's need a compiler. This is the source file given, and this is the machine code given, because in the print board there will be output only hello, no other work, means it may be a machine code that is done by the computer to understand what to do and how to do. So what is compiler? A compiler translate the entire source code into a machine code before executions. Error are reported only after checking the whole programs. Once compiled successfully, the executable can run repeatedly the programs and the codes. I hope you guys understood that what is a compiler, what are the key features of compiler, and which language use compiler. Now moving to the next topic. Our next topic is interpreter. So what is interpreter? What is interpreter? An interpreter translates the execute one statement at a time. It check each line, execute it immediately, and stop at the first error. No separate execution is proceed. Means how does interpreter works? Interpreters translate and execute one line at a time. If the source code, your source code is of 40 lines, then it will do it line by line, first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, and many more like this. So translate at a time, it will execute and translate at a time, it will execute and translate the second line, it will execute and translate the third line. If it found any error in the fourth line, then it will stop the process and give you that here is the error. If you don't correct the error, it will stop until you correct the errors. It will not move to fifth or sixth line. Okay, so an interpreter translate and execute one statement at a time, means at a time it will run only one line or one statement of the source file. It check each line, execute it immediately, means it will check line by line. Okay, how it will check? It will check the source code line by line, and if it found its error in the third line, or it will be its first error, it will stop the functions or its work at that time only and give you the list, not a list, means give you that error, its error, please correct it. If you correct it, then it will move to the second line, third line, fourth line, and continue the process. If you don't correct it, it will be stopped there only. No separated executable is processed, means you think that I am correcting it. I hope that the processor is working on the other line. That will not happen. At a time, one line. What are the key features? Translate one statement at a time. Means it translate one statement at a time. Doesn't generate a separate executed file. Means it does not generate any separated executable file that you can execute it if this error is done. No. Report error line by line during the extensions. Means when it is working, it will give you the error line by line. Here is the error, correct it. Then again you will try to execute, it will give you the error if there is any error. Okay. Execution is slow. Translate happen at a runtime. Means execution is very slow, because if you are doing a work line by line, then it will need a time, right? So it is a time taking process, that's why it is slow. And translate, when translate happen, when you try to run, then translates happen. So what are the language that use an interpreter language? That is Python, JavaScript and Ruby. These language are used translators, that is interpreter. So here is the line given, that Python run line by line. Line 1 execute, line 2 execute. If print line 3 error stops, means here is the error, it will stop processing here and give you that name error. Name print is not defined. Here you see, can you see the measure, that what is the spelling of print? P-R-I-N-T. And in the third line what it is written? P-I-N-T. R is missing. That's why what error it will give? It will give a name error, that what is print. It is not defined in your source code. So you have to correct it, and then again it will give you the correct output, that what will be the output and what are the output of this. So let's read one more time the definitions of interpreter. An interpreter translate and execute one statement at a time. It check each line, execute it immediately and stop at the first error. No separated execution is proceed. So I hope you guys understand that what is high level language and what is interpreter, because our next topic is what are the difference, or here it is what is the compilers. After that I think there is the next topic, what is Python. Yes. So I hope you guys understood that what is the high level and what is interpreter, because Python is a high level language and a interpreter translator it used. So first let's see that what is the difference between compiler and interpreter, because it is the important topic for class 11 and 12 questions. In the school exams it can be asked you that what is the compiler and interpreter, what are the difference, please different between them. So let's do it. Features: compiler and interpreter translate entire program at once. Compiler translate entire programs at once. Interpreter translate one statement at a time. Output: how the compiler give the output, how the interpreter give the output. Compiler proceed and execute or code machine file, means it proceed and execute, okay, and give or keep the machine code file as a storage. Interpreter no separate execution file. Interpreter doesn't keep any separated files. After that, error reporting. Compiler give all error after full completions, means when all the source code is done, all your source code is verified, then it gives a report all error after full completions. But interpreter error line by line during the execution. If there is an error in the third line, it will not execute it, it will give you the errors. So it gives error line by line. Execution speeds. What is the speeds? Compiler is faster because it's a pre-compiled binary file, and as compared interpreter is a slower as completely it's do It's translate the line or execute the code line by line. That's why it is a little bit slow as compared to compiler. The examples that what language are used: translator, compiler, that is C, C++, Go and Rust. Interpreter, what language it use? Translate: Python, JavaScript or Ruby. So now our main and interesting topic is, what is Python? What do you understand by Python? How it's come? Who invented it? When invented it? So, Python. Python is a high-level interpreter, object-oriented and general-purpose programming language designed to be simple, readable and easy to learn. Know for its versatile across web development, data science, AI, automations and many more. So, Python. I hope you have a clear view for high level language, high level and interpreters. So Python is a high level and a interpreter. Object oriented means you can make a, when you will do the course, when you will do this programming, you can define any object that can be oriented all through in the programmed. And general purpose mean here it can be used for general purpose, means for many of the things we can use Python. So why it is designed, this language has been designed very simple, readable way, that easy to read, the humans or the programmers can read it, easy to write, and it is versatile, everyone can use it across web development, data analysis, AI or any other task. Okay, creator. Who created the Python? Judio van Rossum created the Python. Dutch computer programmer, means it was a Dutch computer programmer. That guy created the programmer. That name is Judio van Rossum's. Timeline: when it was created in the December 1989, Python was created. First release means when it's released its first version on 20 February 1991. When was Python created its first version? In 1991. What is the date? 20 February 1991. Organization means where it has been organized. So it has been organized in CWI, Netherlands. In this particular place, the Python was developed and organized. Name origin means where from the name Python has been chosen. Many of times we think that a Python has been inspired by the snake, but that is not. It has been inspired by the British comedy show. That name was Monty Python Fly Circus. From there they has been inspired and keep the name Python. Many of you will see that many people say or make fun that Python has been created or named as a snake name. But no, that is wrong. It has been inspired by the British comedy show. And what was the name of the show? That was Monty Python Fly Circus. So I hope you guys have the clear view that what is Python, who invented, when invented, where invented, and how the name Python came. Now our next topic is features and advantages of Python. What are the features and advantages of Python? Python is a high level language, interpreter, object oriented, dynamic type, platform independent, means there are many platform that is independent, open source, free, it is free, large standard library, means it has a lots of libraries that you can use it, portable and executable, means it is very simple to use, portable and executable. Limitations, that what is the limitations? It is, or you can say that it is a limitations or a Disadvantage that it is slower than compiled language, means it is slower than C++. Okay, it is slower, and it has GIL limits, means multi-threading for CPU born tasks. It has some limits for multi-threadings. Okay, these 2 or 3 are the disadvantages of Python. Now let's see what are the key advantages of Python. First, simple and readable syntax, means fewer lines of code. It is very simple. You can read the syntax and write the syntax. It takes very few lines. If you are coding a long or a big project, then it will take a lots of line, but it is in, if you want, you can, if you know that what are all libraries, you can use it and make it a few lines code. Okay, next advantage is free and open source, means it is freely available and it is a open source, works on multiple OS. It's work on multiple OS. It is freely available in the Google. There is no amount you have to pay, or there is no license you have to take. You can use it as it is freely available and the free source. Large collection of library and frameworks, means it has a large collection of libraries. It uses a large collections of libraries, and it already had a large frameworks. Now, faster development, strong community systems, means it's developed very fast. You can develop it and make a strong community support that will support you. If you know all the things, you can fastly develop the codes or the programs, and it will support you. After that, it is widely used in AI, ML and data science, means it has a lots of uses. You can use it in many of the tasks, that is AI in means artificial intelligence. After that, you can use in ML, means machine language, or in the data science. So what is Python in the real world? Many of the companies are using Python, just like Google, Netflix, Instagram, Spotify, Dropbox, NASA. Okay, and what are the use, means what you can do when you are learning. If you are learning a Python, that means that if you have some goals to achieve, or you have some work, why people are learning Python, or why it is the most popular language, so it can be used in web development. Okay, after that, you can use it data science or in the AI. After that, you can use it in the machine learning languages, in the machine learning programmings. After, you can also automation of the tasks, means many of the tasks it can be done automatically if you give the correct code and the tasks. Then it can also be done in cyber security, means presented testing, means what are the cyber securities, means cyber security means what are the cyber crimes happening, how it's happening, what to do, how to solve. Then you can use a Python language. Then robotics and IoT, means you can use, if you are making any robots or model, you can use the Python codes to run that models or robots. And IoT means, many of times we think IoT means here things. No, things not. Internet of things means here you can connect the device with internet and do the things, like we use Alexa for many of the tasks, that call to my mom, call to my brother, or anything. So this tasks that you think that is automations, or what are the things you think that is code, it's that it used, that is Python. So this was your complete Python. What are the uses, advantages, what it's do and not do. So that's all for today's video. I hope you now have a better understanding of what is Python, along with its uses, advantages, and where it's developed, when it is developed, and all the basic knowledge you have about Python. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to Code Manse, and Press the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming programming tutorials and coding tips. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep coding from Code Manse. Thank you everyone.